Harriet Giles and I work at Dishoom in Chamberlain Square, and my job title is a Chatterwally. So Dishoom is a Irani cafe that pays homage to Bombay's comfort food. Our menu is just incredible, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner or late night tipples. The breakfast, we have the big Bombay, which is humongous. I've also asked for a little Bombay just for myself. We have our bacon naan rolls, which are out of this world. They are probably one of our best sellers on the menu for breakfast. And we also, throughout our menu changes regularly, but we always make sure that it's food that's got its heritage back in India. So all of our dishes are created by our executive chefs who have come over from India to create these menus. And so there's a lot of knowledge behind them with their families and with where they're from and different cultures across India. Our menu is very different to others, so we are not a traditional curry house. We actually only have four curries on the menu. We have a grill section, a small plate section, and I love the small plate section. So you've got things like the chili chicken on there, prawn kadiwala, and the pav bhajis. I think the main thing that makes us so different to other places is it's more about the experience. For us, we want everyone that walks through that door to feel they're at home. One of the most wonderful things from my job is I deal with all the feedback, so we genuinely ask everyone to give us their feedback and I respond to all of that. And one of the most amazing things is to get feedback saying, I've never had this in England, or this really reminds me of my grandmother that I've not seen because she's over in India, and things like that make such a difference. So Shamil and Kavi Thakkar started the business with Naved, who's our executive chef. They went to India, asked him if he'd like to join Dishoom, which he was all excited for apart from the name. I don't know if you know that Dishoom means punch sound in Indian movies. So like kapow and kaplunk in Batman. Well, that's kind of what's the noise for a punch in Indian. So charity is at the heart of what we do at Dishoom. We look after two charities mainly with a meal for a meal. So that is every meal we sell, we do actually give one to charity. Those two charities are split between India and England. So one is Magic Breakfast and the other one is Akasha Patra in India. If it wasn't for lockdown, we would have hit 10 million meals, but we're just behind that at the moment, so we're hoping to get there by the end of the year. We've been working with lots of people in all the industry to make sure that we can provide the best safety measures for everybody, including our ventilation system, which is the same as the CIA. It gets rid of 99% of all viruses, one-use menus for the breakfast service. We have wipe down menus for the lunch and for all our drinks menus. We have separated tables with the distance required, and we have someone going around cleaning the restaurant all day. That is their only job, is to clean all the touch points. We have sanitizer everywhere, as well as bring it to the table for every guest. We don't allow, the biggest pinch point for us is our reception, so people can only come in one at a time intentionally, so we can keep them safe. We are following all the guidelines given by the government, including the parties of 6 and no more. With COVID, we obviously and closing, we had to come up with things that would continue to work for us whilst we weren't open. And we have a lot of staff that we want to support. So we developed the bacon naan roll kit, which you can order and it can be sent out to everyone. This is just one of the few things. This is the first of hopefully many things to come, with things that you can buy online. We've also got our cookbook, which has been doing amazing, and actually since COVID has started selling even more. I think people, because they couldn't get our food, they wanted to make it themselves, which was really humbling. We are now taking bookings and reservations up to 6, as that's the limit, all throughout the day. So if anyone wants to, they can book at any point, but walk-ins are always welcome, and we'll always save space for walk-ins. You can book online, you can book on Instagram, you can ring up. We have an entire reservations team who do all our booking. I think at the moment in Birmingham, downtown business is pretty integral for most businesses, and I think it's really important for them to join businesses like yourselves in order to help develop and meet new people.